So it's very interesting what Inc.com did with Jeff Bezos' shareholder letter. It's a letter you write every single year to your shareholders to see what word he used the most the last 23 years. And it's a word that he used more often than Amazon, which is kind of weird because that's your company's name. But before I even tell you what the word is, here's what Jeff Bezos said. He says there's many ways for a business to run. He says you can be competitive focused. He said you can be product focused. He said you can be technology focused, and you can even be a business model focused. There are more. He says, but in my view, obsessive customer focus is by far the most productive of day one vitality, which, by the way, the word customer in his 23 shareholder letters was used 443 times, and the word Amazon was just used 340 times. He said the most important single thing is to focus obsessively on the customer. Our goal is to be Earth's most customer-centric company. And by the way, Jeff Bezos, making customer service his number one priority, took the company from zero to $1.8 trillion market cap today. So today we're going to talk about how you, as an entrepreneur, we're going to study different companies and see how you, as an entrepreneur, what could happen to your business if you made customers, your customers, the number one priority. Okay, so if you get value out of this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it. Let's first talk about Amazon. Obviously, we talked about their mission is to be Earth's most customer-centric company, and by doing so, the way they did it is by technology, making everything easier. Prime, click, buy with one click. That was very easy, where even me, I'm like, boom, boom, order is coming in. It's easy stuff. They worked on that heavily. Then on top of that, personalization. I like the fact that I get the recommendations to stuff that I like. I don't know if you do. I actually liked it. Third thing they do is they have a day one mentality, which I love. We call it the startup mentality. To them, every day is a startup. So constantly come up with ideas, new ideas on making things better, technology, whatever it may be. And the last one is listening to customers' feedback. They're big on wanting to hear what you think about Amazon interface, website, new products. They want to hear from you. Now, another thing they do that I like a lot, the words they use is easy. Where's my stuff? Finding a missing item. It's not like complicated stuff where, the way you would ask as a customer, where's my stuff? I want to find missing an item. It's easy English they're using that anybody can learn what they're talking about. The refund policy is fantastic, easy 30 days. There's a few other things that I don't want to get fully into, but you get the idea. Amazon focused on that rather than it being competitor focused, product focused, technology focused, or business model focused. They became customer focused. Now, a couple other things for you to be thinking about is what Apple did. You know what the pandemic did to us? It made many people lonely in America where they did not have somebody to talk to. Numbers came up saying 33% Americans feel lonely. JP Morgan Chase just came out talking about 99% Americans are doing worse today financially than they were 3 years ago. This may be tough times for some people. One of the worst things you can do is not talk to anybody. That's why today's sponsor is BetterHelp. What BetterHelp offers you is the opportunity to connect with over 30,000 licensed therapists who are trained to listen and give you helpful and unbiased advice. One of the great things about BetterHelp is sometimes if you want to go to an office or go meet with a therapist and talk to somebody because you got nobody in your life, you go to an office, you're sitting there, other people are looking at you. What if you run to coworker, family? It's a little bit embarrassing. BetterHelp, you simply do it on your phone. You talk to somebody. A therapist doesn't work out for you. They'll replace it with somebody else at no cost. And all you have to do to get started is fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and you'll get matched with your therapist in most cases within 48 hours or less. Over 4 million people have used BetterHelp to live healthier and happier lives, and all you need to do is click on a link below or go to betterhelp.com/valuetainment to get a 10% discount on your first month of therapy with a licensed professional specific to your needs. Apple followed the Ritz-Carlton model. I'm reading this book right now, Ritz-Carlton, that I finished. It's phenomenal what these guys did with customer service. My CFO that I had 3 years ago, he used to work at Ritz-Carlton, and he would show us what Ritz does. And anytime I stay at Ritz, there's always a handwritten letter for you in your room. It's very interesting the way they give you the experience. It's personalized. Apple took the model from them, Ritz-Carlton, the techniques they have, and they came up with this thing called Apple, A-P-P-L-E-A. Approach customers with a personalized, warm welcome. If you go to the store. P, probe politely to understand the customer's needs. Another P, present a solution for the customer to take home today. L, listen for and resolve issues or concerns. And E, end with a fond farewell and an invitation to return. You see how simple that is? Boom, that is their system. They took it from Ritz-Carlton, and if you ever go to their store, now obviously you may be saying, Pat, if I need to get something fixed, I gotta wait an hour to totally get it. But notice how they treat you. It's actually a very good experience. I believe an area where Apple loses is where How many times do you need to change the way I charge my phone? What the hell do I do? Like typically, I need a charger for this and I need a different charger for my earpiece and I need a different charger for this. That's where they lose. But I think the reason why they don't give a shit, specifically Apple, is because they've created such an integrated group of businesses that they say, what are you going to do about it? They've always been famous for selling expensive items and we buy them. Maybe because they do such a good job on this side of customer service that we're willing to go on this side because the product is also so good. So a part of Apple's priority is product being so great, then customer service, where I believe Amazon is more customer service than product, because the product can change. Now, let's talk about Nordstrom's. By the way, I don't know if you've been to Nordstrom's. I love going to Nordstrom's. I shopped from the same person for years in Nordstrom's Woodland Hills. She was fantastic. She treated me royally. It was great. The way Nordstrom's looks at customers is their employees. They look at employees. If I take care of my employees, they're going to take care of my customers in a great way. So let me read a couple things that they have. They say, by providing extensive training and empowering their staff to make decisions, Nordstrom's creates an environment where customers feel valued and supported. This approach has earned them a reputation for excellence and a loyal customer base. So 4 things they go through. Number 1, happy employees equals happy customers. Number 2, tailor-made experiences. Number 3, never stop innovating. And number 4, lead from top down. This is what they said. We have to have a certain amount of humility. Nordstrom's was first a shoe store for the first 66 years of its existence. And Bruce Nordstrom, the father of the guys running it now, has said that he was raised literally on his hands and knees waiting on the customer. We talk about a million strategies, but everything comes down to the culture, values like trust, respect, loyalty, humility, communication, and collaboration, and the leadership. So by the way, I made a video many years ago titled Customer Service Against Customer Experience, because sometimes we get those 2 things wrong, but I want you to be thinking about it from this way. The same approach doesn't work on every business. So the insurance company I built, my customer was the insurance agent. The more I took care of my insurance agent, the better of an agent they were. Now, does it mean they were always very good because it was commission-based? Probably not. But the more we took care of them, the better they did. And the ones that stuck around, eventually they took the culture that we had on how we take care of our guys, how we take care of our customers. When COVID happened and all the challenges, everybody was so afraid. Everybody was canceling their life insurance policies. We had a meeting. I think we sent nearly 100,000 Starbucks cards to our clients. And we said, hey, just want to let you know, while everybody is worried and going through things, we just wanted to send this $5 Starbucks card to you to let you know we appreciate your loyalty and have a cup of coffee on us. Take care. Simple, went out. You know what happened? While everybody else was losing a bunch of their clients canceling, they didn't do it with us because they're like, wait a minute, I didn't get a Starbucks card from the other guy. I didn't get one from these guys. Very interesting. They sent it to me. Our agents loved it because we sent it from home office. The customers loved it. Everybody was happy because we said, thank you for sticking around. And we chose a certain criteria of clients that we send those Starbucks cards to. Another one that we look at, when you look at David Consulting, okay, this is a consulting firm. Here, our number 1 priority is the business owner. We consult for nearly 5,000 CEOs, business owners, and executives worldwide from around 60 different countries. This is how our model is. If we help this person's issues, challenges, problems they're facing be solved with strategies that helps their business grow at a better pace, faster pace, more profitable way, and they're resolving issues where the business's tensions is decreasing, they keep coming back and they're happy. So the more they're growing, their dreams are becoming a reality, the business is doing better for themselves. We want to make sure we do that, because when we do that, they keep coming back to us, and that's been our experience with that. Now let me go to the app Manect. Manect is a complete different thing. Manect, we want to protect influencers and experts for people to realize we value your time. So many times you get a DM and it's almost people are demanding you to respond to them. For what? I don't have time to respond to everybody. I'm running a business. I got a wife. I got kids. How come you never get back to me? Can you have 15 minutes of my time? 1,000 people think I have 15 minutes to get on a call with. That's a little bit of an insult to influencers and experts. Manect was built to protect influencers and experts' time, that you get to pay for their time. And if you do so, you can expect them to get back to you 90+% of the time, versus Instagram, you send them a message for free and you expect them to get back to you, and they get back to you around 5% of the time. So Manect protects a different customer than David Consulting does, than PHP, the insurance company, does. So for you, whatever business you're running, you have to pick and choose who's your number 1 customer based on the business that you are currently running. Having said that, if you are running a business, you're an executive, you're a C-suite, you're a founder, you're a salesperson, and you're like, I want to get my customer service to get better. How do I do it? What strategy should I take, PBD? No problem. You want to ask me the question or others? Download the app Manect. You get to ask the question directly from me and others. There's 6,000, 7,000 experts on there, and ask, here's my business, this is what I'm doing, what can I do? And 100% of the answers I give are all in audio. You're going to hear my voice when I respond back to you, unless if you want me to do video. Of course, we'll send it back to you as well. If not me, there's many other people in different industries that you'd ask.